Okay, so this is like part two from the TikTok talking about the Asian community of what happened far as okay, so fuck this. Let's just get into it. Um, a lot of people were asking me how do I feel about the whole um about the whole thing with this white man that shot up a spa with Asians or Koreans. And I'm ignorant to that fact because I don't really know the difference. So I know that's fucked up and it sounds fucked up. But don't judge me. But how do I feel about that whole situation? Honestly, I don't feel any type of way, and I really just don't care. When I saw it on the news, of course I listened, but I wasn't like, oh my God, I feel so bad, because I didn't feel bad. I mean, of course I feel bad for the lives that were lost, but it didn't really concern me. I didn't really care because let's just be clear. There's a lot of black people out here that are losing their lives on a regular basis due to hate crimes, due to white people that not all white people, but certain white people that feel as though they're privileged and that can do whatever they want to do. And I talked a lot about sundown towns. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I did say that I would talk about it in another live, so I'll record that later. If you guys really want to know more about it, drop a comment and I got you. But I really it doesn't really concern me, and I just don't feel bad, when everything was going on with the Floyd situation and a whole bunch of Black Lives Matter and all this other things, you didn't hear them come out and speak openly. You saw more white people come out and be like, this shit isn't right. You know what I mean? Not all white people, but some, were like, this shit just is not right, right? So I was sitting here explaining to my daughter, and she actually, I was doing a video on TikTok, and she actually asked me, is that really true? Like, why don't you care, or why did you say that the Asian community didn't care about the black people? So I actually had to stop my live. I mean, not my live, but my recording, re-record. But before I re-record, I actually had to pull up a YouTube and a news clipping of what they did when the coronavirus came out. And a lot of not African Americans, but a lot of Africans live in Korea, and they were getting evicted from their homes, getting beaten if they go into the grocery store. It was like a lot of things. They couldn't even walk into the store to get food for their kids. They were getting beaten, and they were saying that the Africans, because of our skin complexion, we were dirty, and we created this whole coronavirus. If you do not believe what I am saying, Google it. So I had to show her, and she was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. And it was all over the news. So now that this happened, I'm supposed to feel some type of way for what? Even though I know two rights don't make a wrong, but I just can't feel any sympathy. You know what I mean? By us being black people, we're going through this every single day of our lives. You know what I mean? So this situation doesn't hit. It's hitting them now because now they're faced with what we've been faced with. So it's an eye-opener to them. I mean, of course, I feel bad for the people that lost their lives, obviously. You know what I mean? I don't want to see anybody die over foolishness or nonsense. But will I go and be like, Korean lives matter? No, I'm not doing any of that. What I would want to say, and I know it's going to be ignorant as shit, is welcome. Welcome to what we're going through every day. Sounds fucked up, right? Do your research before you judge me. Do your research before you judge me and say, oh, this black bitch is ignorant. I may be ignorant, but I'm speaking facts. So, with that being said, at this point, Yeah, I'm not about to put too much thought in it. I'm not about to give it too much light, because the reality of it is this is what we go through every single day of our lives. And it's more so with our black men. They can walk out and be targeted just because they're black and they're a man. You know what I mean? So I just want to let them know, welcome. I know it sounds fucked up, but welcome. Welcome to our reality. And let's just be clear. Let me make one more point. You got a lot of Asian people, Koreans, whatever, that have beauty supply stores in the hood. And not just the hood, but an predominantly black area. Do you think they treat us right? We spend our money with them. But guess what just happened? The news said that he was having a bad day. This white man was having a bad day and shot them up. Yeah. Let that marinate real quick. The white man was having a bad day, but this is who they cater to. So if a white person walked into their store, they were, how are you doing? Da, 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 da. A black woman walk into their store, they're watching you, following, and we're spending thousands of dollars. But now, now I got a lot of people that ask me, how do I feel? I'm numb. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. All I can say to them is welcome. Welcome to our reality. And when you finish watching this, Google what the Asian, not the Asian, it was the Koreans, right? The Korean community was doing to Africans after the coronavirus hit. Is it Asian, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Google it. Before you even Google it, so you don't have to read too much, Google videos of what they did to Africans after the coronavirus hit. Come back to me, then leave a comment. Then you can tell me how fucked up I really sound. Because then your thoughts will be like, well, damn, I don't really know how to take this. So with that being said, once again, welcome. Do I give you sympathy? Absolutely not. Am I about to march with? No, not doing any of that. Welcome. But what I will say is, that white man, he just had a bad day. So that's what the news said. And remember on that show, Hurry Up and Buy? Good luck with that. Welcome to our lives.